monitored or recorded for quality and training purposes.
And now the wait begins.
Your call will be answered in less than 3 minutes.
Wow. That's impressive.
Mallory, ATF. Can I have your first last name, please? And how can I help you today?
So before I continue, I just want to let you know I'm recording this conversation so that I can have it as reference later, if that's okay.
Okay.
So I'm actually I'm in the process of trying to help a family friend who he owns 6 machine guns, each on individual Form 4s. He recently had a trust made so that he can move the machine guns from the individual Form 4s over to the trust so that he and his daughters can all be on the trust. You know, he's in his 70s, so he's very technologically illiterate. He bought these things in the 90s. So
okay, so currently he has it registered to himself as an individual and wants to move it over to his trust.
Yes. So and that's why I'm recording this. I'm calling with so I can get clarification on how to help him move forward, because he's in his 70s and he's very technologically illiterate. So
that's okay. So to transfer from himself as an individual to his trust, it's pretty simple. He'll have to mail in a paper Form 4. You can't do that electronically. The e-Form 4s are only available for dealer to individual transfer.
Oh, okay. That was my first question, was if we could do this, because I've done several Form 1s myself. I was wondering if we could do this electronically. So we can't. It has to be paper.
Correct. It would have to be paper.
Got it.
That would have to be mailed in with the $200 tax stamp, and then of course the transferor would be himself as an individual, and the transferee would be his trust.
Mm-hmm.
And he would just need a responsible person questionnaire for every person in the trust, and 2 fingerprint cards and a photo for them as well.
Okay, and here's my next question. So because he has there's seven items total, so that he has 6 machine guns and 1 silencer, all on Form 4. So when he does this, will everyone need to do a set of fingerprints for each item? Or if this is done as a batch, can they all just do 1 set of fingerprints and passport photos?
If all of the applications are mailed in together within the same package, you can do just 1 set of fingerprint cards and photo.
Oh.
The responsible person questionnaire.
Okay.
For all of them, as long as they're all in the same packet together.
Awesome. So I just for clarification, we'll do 7 paper Form 4s. Each himself and each other responsible person just needs to give a set of 2 fingerprint cards, as long as they're all mailed in the same package. Same for the passport photos, and same for the responsible person questionnaires.
Correct.
When it comes to paying the tax stamps, should he do it just as one $1,400 check to ATF, or should he have 7 individual $200 checks to ATF in the package?
You could do just 1 bulk check.
Okay.
Whichever one is easier. I mean, we'll do either.
Awesome.
Actually, you may want to send in a responsible person questionnaire for all 7.
Okay, so that does.
That's a lot, just to be 100%.
Okay, so so it doesn't hurt to have the redundancy of doing 7 responsible person questionnaires for each person.
No, but you definitely don't need to go as far as doing 14 fingerprint cards for each person.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. I appreciate that. And just I'm just trying to make sure I have all the boxes checked before I go back to them. So it has to be paper Form 4s. He's the person he's the transferee, and then it's going to the trust. The trust is who it's going to. Fingerprint card.
The trust is the transferee.
Oh, the trust, right. The trust is the transferee. Mm-hmm. 2 fingerprint cards for each responsible person on the trust. One passport photo. He can just do 1 check for the total amount to ATF, and then do a responsible person questionnaire for each NFA item, and just have this all in 1 package and send it to the NFA branch.
Correct.
And I know that you don't have a magic ball to look into to be able to predict this, but like what would your ballpark estimation of this going through on paper form for us be? Something you think in like 12 months, or do you think it'd be longer?
Currently, we do have an average of 12 months, but hopefully once they get through the backlog, the intake of paper applications will go down significantly with e-forms.
Okay. You have been you've been extremely helpful. I really appreciate your time.
No problem. You have a nice day.
You too. Thank you. Bye bye.